Hey guys, it's Adri Michelle. I am back again with another tips for you if you are considering going on the race. So, I know that it is actually month 3 and I skipped month 2, but in all fairness, we were in the same country, so not a lot probably changed, and there's also a lot going on with my team, so hey, some things had to be put to the side. But let's go ahead and get into it for things for you to know if you're considering the race month 3. I apologize if there's a lot of background noise. I am currently on travel day at a hotel, and so this was the best that I could do. I'm hoping that this microphone will help to kind of cancel out some of that background sound whenever I get to edit. But if not, then this is what we have. So here we go. First thing that I think you should know if you are considering going on the race is that you do not need a big old first aid kit. You can ditch that already. All you really need are band-aids and medicine that is specific to things that you go through. So for me, I have a lot of headaches and I have a lot of stomach aches. So I have a ton of Pepto-Bismol and a ton of BC powder. And that's all I really need. Anything else I can pick up at the convenience store, drugstore, wherever it is. People get sick all over the world. You're not an anomaly. There's medicine in other countries. Water is hard to find sometimes. Okay, not hard to find, but we were out of water a lot when we were in Mendoza, and so if you have money to buy water, I would just go ahead and buy it. And if you don't have money to buy water, then I would seriously consider raising extra support for the miscellaneous items that you'll need, such as water and any other medical expenses. Just tell your supporters up front, and many of them will probably be delighted and glad to support you in that. That's something I didn't know before the race. I only raised support for the cost of the race. If you have items that are over the weight limit, or you just need to send things back home, it usually costs more to try to go to the post office and send it. And so I would just wait to send it back to people who are already going back to the States. I don't know if you'll be as fortunate as I was, but I encountered a world race team who was in their last month, so they were going back to the States. I encountered a semester team who was in their last month, and they were going back to the States. So for both those situations, I had people who were able to take my items with them and ship them when they got back to America. However, if that's not the case for you, your TLs and your squad leaders will leave earlier than you, and so you can also ask them to ship items back with you. If your coaches are nice enough, then they may be willing to, but they're not required to, and they may not. So for month 3 where we did not have internet on site. We were basically like on a stranded island, and so we did not have access to Wi-Fi or internet. If you are a storyteller, even if you're not a storyteller, your storyteller should be given a SIM card for you to upload your blogs. This data card will not allow you to upload videos or pictures, so be mindful of that. It can only upload blog posts that are word only. So if you want to upload videos and if you want to upload pictures, you're going to have to go into town, or you're going to have to just write your blog without words and upload it earlier. But if going into town is not a problem for you and spending that time riding the bus is not a problem for you, then it doesn't even matter. But just keep that in mind if that situation does not apply to you. I use 2 apps that I think are very important for you to get if you're considering the race. It's Hoopla and it's Libby. I use those for like all my entertainment. I download books and I download audiobooks. I suggest downloading audiobooks on Hoopla and regular books on Libby. The reason why is because Libby connects with Kindle, and Kindle allows you to highlight and make bookmarks, whereas Hoopla does not. And on that note, you really only need your cell phone if you're going on the race. Like if I could do the race again, I would probably only bring my cell phone, because everything you need can happen in your cell phone. You can read books on your cell phone, you can take pictures on your cell phone, you can do videos on your cell phone, you can make calls on your cell phone, you can text on your cell phone, you can edit on your cell phone, you can just about do everything on your cell phone. So if you are going to only take your cell phone, here are the suggestions I would say. I would get an iPhone, but I would get a plus size so you can read in like it's a bigger screen. I would also get a good protector, so get a waterproof protector like LifeProof, or get a OtterBox. I would then also get a cell phone that has a lot of gigabytes so that you can do pictures, videos, music, and all of that. I would just make sure that I am uploading my pictures to the cloud or to the internet consistently so that I don't run out of storage on my actual device. And on that note, if you don't have outlets next to you, sometimes you're in a small area or just your living situation, there's not enough outlets, what I suggest doing is this. So, you know, you have your power bank, right? So I would charge the power bank during the day. I love this. My best friend gave this to me. It's so cool. It's all connected together for the iPhone. But yeah, charge your power bank during the day whenever you're not sleeping or not using it. Charge that up. And then at nighttime, you will charge your phone using this and then just repeat the cycle. So even if you're not sitting or sleeping next to an outlet, you're not out of luck. Some cool things I learned about washing clothes and doing laundry is that if you have to hang your clothes, which you will because you hand wash your clothes, you can ensure that clothes don't fall off the line if you hang them by tying them to the loops. So I'll put a picture in here so you see what I mean, but like underwear, bras, and even tank tops, if you tie them through the loop when you put them on the line, they will not fall off. So even if there's a crazy windstorm, those bad boys are on the line. I would also suggest using, okay, here it is. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go all the way back inside for this video. One of the things that I brought that I thought were just so genius of me was I brought binder clips. And I suggest using these to hang your clothes. Like, literally just open it, clip it, put it back, and those clothes stay on the line. And you can use this for other things. You can use it to, in your journals, you can use it to hold things together. It's just multi-purpose. So I wouldn't suggest buying those big clothespins. Just bring binder clips. They're like $1 at the dollar store. On that note, if you're a female, they told us to bring like extra underwear that you can open halfway through the race. I'm still on my first like package of underwear and they're just fine. I don't know what people were doing on the race that they needed an extra pair. I don't know if they just weren't washing them good or if they was getting holes in them because they were cheap. I don't know, but if you bring good underwear, you don't need an extra package for Christmas. But that's just me. Do what you want. I don't really have enough space in my package to be doing that, so make up your own mind on that. And then this is some travel day information. On travel days, I would talk to your treasurer and see if they can reimburse you your money once you get to your country of destination. I talked to one of our treasurers and she went in and talked to all the other treasurers and had this happen for us. But I asked her if instead of giving us that currency in each country, because you go to like 3 countries when you're flying and you get that currency for that day and you have to spend all that money that day because you're leaving and going to another country where they don't accept that currency, and you're also at an airport, which means everything is going to cost bukus of money, and your treasurers are also going to have to do a lot of converting and going to the ATMs every single time they go to the airport. So I just suggested, hey, can we use our cards and y'all pay us back the money when we get to our actual country, because we'll actually spend all that money in that country and it just makes it easier for everybody. And so our treasurers decided to do that, and I think that's a big win. Also, if you're trying to save money, like me, I suggest one of the good foods to bring anytime, if it's possible, is PB&J and crackers. Okay, they're not the most fancy meal. They're not giving you your like American feel, because if you're eating food at the airport, then like there'll be Pizza Hut and Burger King and all the things that are familiar to home, and it may make you feel good. And if that's how you want to spend your money, by all means do it. But if you ain't got money like that and your parents aren't helping you or you didn't have a ton of savings, then use the money that is provided in what you raise, which is $10 a day, and make sure that you get all your items when you're actually in the city, like at the market or at the store. That way you will stay in budget, because you're not on the race and living a lavish life, and you didn't even come on the race to do that. So if you choose to spend all your money on food and you're able to do that, then that's cool. But I know I didn't. I know I raised the support that I raised, and I know that I ain't got a job for a whole year, so I ain't got extra income coming in. But yeah, so that's just my advice if you're someone who really wants to be frugal and make sure you spend your money wisely. And then the last thing I would say when it comes to travel days is Google Translate is great, and I'm sure you're already going to download the languages for the countries that you're going to, but also download the languages of the countries that you will stop in on travel days. For example, we're in Brazil right now, and that's not one of our countries, and they speak Portuguese. None of our countries speak Portuguese, but I downloaded the language so that I can say thank you and other basic things that you may need in conversation with people. So go ahead and download those so that it'll be easier to get around. So yes, that's my advice. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me, email me, hit me up on some type of social media, and I will get back to you whenever I can. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and until next time, this is month 3 of the World Race and what I think you need to know. Bye!